أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My brothers and sisters, I want to welcome you once more again to the blessed month of Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our prayer and fasting and each and every little or bigger good we do in this month of Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it. Please, I want to take this few seconds or few time minutes to give you one of the most beautiful and the best form of worshiping Allah in and out of the month of Ramadan. And whatsoever you use those phrases in any part of your life, begin it from now until the day that you will be put to your grave, it's considered to be the best form of worship. Somebody asks, how? What do you mean? You know, one of the best form of worship in this world, in this Islamic religion, is istighfar, for you seeking forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And not only that, it lies within this istighfar. We have every goodness in this dunya and the akhirah. You may wonder how. It is in the Quran. You know what the Quran says? During the time of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, Prophet Nuh, one of the things that he used to tell his followers to do was istighfar, but they never listened to it. Because they were lack of doing istighfar, Allah destroys their war. If at all they were going to be among those who used to seek forgiveness from Allah, Allah was going to help them. According to some historical analysis, there were only 81 to 82, some people say 85 followers within the 1,500 years he spent in propagation. Of course, he lived over 2,000 years, but Prophet Noah spends about 1,500 years preaching to his people who need to seek forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but they refuse. So Allah destroys them with water. So this is one of the most beautiful gifts you may ever have in your life. Please, I want us to make use of it. If you want money, you're going to get it through this istighfar. If you want a job, if you want this dunya and akhirah, those of us, or maybe if you want a relationship, if you want to become rich, if you want to become knowledgeable, to seek for knowledge, it is in the Quran. This is the Quran directly. It is commanding us to say. In Surah Al-Nuh, Prophet Nuh Surah, there's a chapter in the Holy Quran by the name of Nuh. That is chapter 71 of the Holy Quran. It begins like this, verse 10. Prophet Nuh says to his people, فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا. He says, I used to tell my people, please seek forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He is the most forgiving. Why? Why should we seek for forgiveness most often from Almighty Allah? يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا. True forgiveness, if you ask Almighty Allah true forgiveness, He's going to descend or send down His blessing from the sky abundantly. Only that? No. وَيُمْدِدْكُمْ بِأَمْوَالٍ وَبَنِينَ. Subhanallah. It doesn't even stop there. Through istighfar, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to shower you with blessings of money, excess money. And not only that, وَبَنِينَ, and children. Subhanallah. وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ جَنَّاتٍ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ أَنْهَارًا. And He's going to make for you the best of all gardens in every goodness in this world and the hereafter. So this is not a play. Istighfar is one of the most important worship in this form of in this religion of Islam. But the question is, how do we do the istighfar? The answer to that question, we have a lot of phrases. We call it siga towards the istighfar, but you choose it depends on your level or how you can handle it. Now, if you want to do istighfar, but first, one of the secrets of every worship, if you want your worship to be accepted, before you begin anything in your life, after Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, recite or invoke peace and blessing on the Holy Prophet and his family. Now, if you invoke peace and blessing on the Holy peace and blessing from Allah on His Holy Prophet and his family, and you do your action, whatever you want to do, at the end you complete it by seeking refuge and also blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the Holy Prophet family. Those dua, it is completed. So after the Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, what you do, we have a lot of phrases about the istighfar. One of it, to be the shortest one, is what? Say astaghfirullah al-azim wa atubu ilayh. This is a general. Maybe if you cannot go far, astaghfirullah al-azim wa atubu ilayh. Or you can even say astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. To add to it, wa atubu ilayh. That's one phrase. They have a long phrases also, and it's also good, very, very, very beautiful. What is it? By saying astaghfirullah al-azim alladhi la ilaha illa hu ar-rahman ar-rahim ذو الجلال والإكرام بجميع جرمي وظلمي وإسرافي على نفسي وأتوب إليه. I know that is very long, but if you have the chance, you can do that. But if you don't have the chance, take the short call by saying astaghfirullah or astaghfirullah al-azim. That's one aspect. The next aspect here, what is the best time for istighfar? Of course, you can do istighfar at any time in your life, especially after your daily prayer, the compulsory prayer. But one of the best time that is mentioned in the Quran to do istighfar is the time they call al-waqtu sihr, meaning it's the time before the Fajr prayer, before the morning prayer, maybe like 30, 20, 15 or 10 minutes before the morning prayer. It is the best time to do it. Wallahi, and it's very fast. So inshallah, that make use of this information and we seek forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't forget, whenever you are praying, don't forget to pray for the dead. Don't forget to pray for our brothers in Islam, those who, especially our brother in Gaza and around the world. We should pray for the poor, the needed, and also our dead parent, our relationship, everything. Don't forget, because that's one of the criteria of worship. You have to include people, especially dead people, in your prayer. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and don't also forget to remember me, inshallah, in your dua and in your istighfar. وأقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.